Hi everybody, Dr. Cobb back with you once again. Hope you're having a great week. What I want to do today is talk a little bit about hand strength, forearm strength. You know, we've been going through some different exercises. I've talked a lot about isometrics recently, this whole idea that if we just add tension and learn how to kind of connect the brain to the body, we can get a lot stronger, a lot faster, and it can do amazing things for us. One of the things that I see constantly in my work with clients is a progressive loss of grip strength as people get older. And it's one of the things that I find, I can even remember my grandmother years ago asking me to open jars for her because her hands couldn't, grip the jar anymore. And things like that. And there's a lot of research around keeping yourself healthy and how it relates to grip strength. So what I want to do today is take you through a quick series of exercises that you can do anywhere, literally. I'm going to show you sitting at the conference room table. So I'm going to take you through it, show you the positions here, and then we'll move in so that you can get a little bit more detail. Now, the basics of how to do all these exercises, super simple. You're going to get in position, you're going to slowly build tension for about 3 to 4 seconds as you're breathing in, and then you're going to be pressing really hard, an isometric contraction for approximately 6 to 7 seconds, and then you release, and then you go on to the next exercise. Now what will happen is we're going to work our wrist in several different positions. We're going to work here, here, and here, pushing down. So in other words, this is called wrist flexion. We're going to go 3 different positions, and then we're going to work in the opposite direction. So here, here, and here. That's called wrist extension. And then we're going to work on this, which is called pronation in medicine. So pat the dog, letter P, pronation. And then we're going to work this position, which is called supination, so that you can hold your bowl of soup. So again, it's going to be stuff, we can do most of it bilaterally, so using both hands at the same time. So this is a very, very quick little strength building exercise you can do, like I said, anywhere. You can do it unobtrusively, mostly in a meeting or sitting at your desk. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we're going to work on is this motion, which is flexion. Now most of us already do this a lot working at keyboards or when using our hands. So what we're going to emphasize for the first couple of exercises at least is keeping our fingers spread and really working on the wrist section. So I'm going to take my hands, I'm going to put them in this position, and I'm going to get to the edge of a table, good tall spine, and I'm going to start my pressure, 1001, 2, 3, 4 as I breathe in, and then I'm really going to be pressing quite hard, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly let go of the tension. All right, so that's one position. Next position is here. So again, keeping my fingers spread, put them on the table and staying nice and tall. I'm now going to try and use my thumb as well, and we're going to bend the wrist against the resistance of the table. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And you can see I'm shaking because I'm putting a lot of pressure into it. Finally, we want to do this position. The easiest thing typically for this one to do is to reach down to your own knees, get in this position, and now, keeping your wrist bent, you just pull or press into your kneecaps. Okay, so here we go. Breathe in and out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And you can see my arms are starting to get a little bit of a blood flow increase. So that's our first series. So here, here, and here, working into that flexion position. Now we want to reverse that, and we want to come up into extension. So, come back to my table, bend my wrists like this, put them against the edge of the table, and now I start to breathe in as I increase pressure and then push fairly hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release. My hands are now going to come to this neutral position. They can come right underneath the table, sliding in like this. You can include your thumb if you want. Again, you're staying tall, taking care of your head and neck. Start your pressure, 1, 2, 3, and then hard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and release. So now we've done this position, we've done this position, we have this position left. Easiest thing to do is actually set your wrist or forearm on the table, pull your wrist back, and now use your other hand to create the resistance. Start breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Switch to the opposite side. And press. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Relax gently. We have 2 left to do. We're going to take our hands, we're going to put them on top of the table, so our fingers are on top, thumbs are underneath. What we're thinking about doing now is this motion, right? Coming into the soup holding position, supination. So we're going to hold and start the pressure and turn the table. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Turn your hands over. Now you're going to go in the opposite direction. Ready? Start the pressure. 3, 2, 1, and press. 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Relax. Take a couple minutes, or maybe 30 seconds, shake out any tension that's built up in there. Make sure your head and neck are still loose. You probably will feel some good blood flow, increase in your forearms. Hands should feel a little bit more mobile. Definitely feel a little bit stronger over time. I recommend that you do this maybe 3 to 4 times a week. You can do it more than that if you want, because we're keeping the workload really, really small, but we're actually, again, primarily reminding the brain and hand and arm that they're connected and that they have to keep talking if we want to maintain some great grip strength. So there you have it. Let us know how it goes if you have any questions. Thanks.
Cut. Rolling. Cut. Rolling. Everyone quiet, including the cameraman.